The Google tool that I'm going to talk to you about today is Google Earth. And it's another Google tool that just seems to get better every single day that progresses. So once again, go to the Google screen, log into your account, go to the 3x3 grid, and we're going to look for Google Earth. And Google Earth is one of those things that really I kind of question. I don't even know how it's legal sometimes, how close you can get to places all over the world. Now, this is actually an application you're going to have to download to your computer. So once you get there, you would just download Google Earth. And for time's sake and for teaching's sake here, I've already downloaded it. So once you get it downloaded, it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. You can go ahead and pull it up, and it'll show you a picture of the globe. And you can search right up here in the top left corner in the search bar. Now, like I said, this is about 10 years old, and they keep progressing and making it better every single day. But we could search basically wherever we want to go. So say I'm a baseball fan. I'm going to search Busch Stadium, where the St. Louis Cardinals play. So I'm going to click on it, search it, and Google Earth is going to take us essentially inside this place. It's going to give us our aerial view right here, and on the right here you have some tools where you can kind of swing the view around. I'm going to zoom in pretty far here, and like I said, it's almost swing around, and you get all these views, and these are obviously satellite images, but it can literally take you right in the stadium. So say I want to sit in the outfield bleachers, and it can take me there. So that's one way you can kind of look at historical sites, whether it's buildings or monuments, that type of thing. Other things that you can search for are any place, literally any place in the world. So let's say you're a social studies teacher and you're teaching on the conflicts that are ongoing in Israel, and you want to show where these battle points are, where the fighting's at, what's going on. You can take, obviously, an in-depth look, and you could type in cities or towns, but it's kind of cool because you can peruse around here. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, and it's kind of cool because a lot of teachers talk about the Gaza Strip, or they talk about West Bank, they talk about Israel, but you can kind of almost go lifelike the Dead Sea and all these towns, and you notice all these little square things right here. These are actually images of places there. And I'll go ahead and click on one here, and it brings it up. That's an image that was taken from that location. So that's one layer it has as far as Google Earth. They call them layers. That's your photos. They've just recently created this Voyager layer, but you can get street views, you can get earth views, 3D buildings, 3D cities. Obviously, I have the photos, the places, and the borders and labels checked for this. I also have where I can do the 360 and the panoramio, as they call it, on there. And notice these borders, okay? Also have different tools up here. This is called a place mark. Kind of click it, and I can plug the place mark where it looks like a tack, and I can title it. It gives me the latitude, the longitude, and I can describe it. I can add a link. I can see all the information based on that. So very, very useful tool. Like I said, you can go anywhere in the world, and the uses for it are almost endless as far as what you can do. So scrolling around here, not a very, very popular tool. Like I said, I almost wonder how it's even legal sometimes, because you can get so close to people's houses and backyards, and you can type addresses in to search, and every so often Google satellites update their images, and it's kind of cool to see what was going on in that area back then. So once again, great tool for teachers, great tool for any profession, especially to have an interactive way of students dealing with maps and places and geographic locations.